The Gospel at Mass today is from the beginning of Matthew chapter 20. It's a parable that many people find troubling because Jesus tells a story about a landowner who goes out at various times during the day to hire workers to tend his vineyard, and he ends up paying those whom he hired at 5 in the afternoon the same as those he hired at dawn. It just doesn't seem fair. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki. And you know, the point of Jesus' parables is to shock us into thinking. This one certainly does. What is Jesus trying to tell us? One thing, according to Pope Benedict, is that God, who is represented by the landowner, doesn't want people to be idle. He wants them to give their time and effort to serving Him and building up the kingdom. Another lesson is God's generosity and love. He so much wants everyone to be with Him forever in heaven that He gives the same reward to those who convert on their deathbeds as those who have served Him their entire lives. Are you as generous and loving as God is in this regard? Do you long for everyone's salvation as much as God does? Finally, this parable reminds us that we should serve God not so much for the reward of eternal life, but simply out of love. When you love someone, you're not concerned about the gifts they give you, as simply being with that person you love. And so it should be with God. Having the opportunity to serve God, showing your love by a life of loving service, that's reward enough, because the greatest treasure is not the gift or the reward that God gives, but God Himself.